Right, well, we're here today with Dr. Stephen Weiner, who's a facial plastic surgeon based in Florida in the US of A. So welcome, and thank you so much for being here today.
Oh yeah.
I just want to ask you about the Infini laser. Could you tell us a bit about it?
Okay, it's actually not a laser, but it's a radio frequency, which is energy. And what it's used for is for skin tightening, for laxity, for wrinkles, and particularly good for scars, particularly acne scars.
Okay, so you can use it all over the face and neck?
Yes.
All right.
In fact, you can use it on any part of the body. I failed to mention it's also good for sweating. So underarm sweat, it can take care of that in a permanent fashion as well.
Okay.
So you can use it safely on the face, neck, chest, arms, legs, etc.
And what kind of results do you expect? Like if I'm going to have it on my face, like why would I want it? It's for rejuvenation and
That's correct.
get rid of fine line and wrinkles?
Yes. So there's a whole variety of patients who come and have this done. Some are in their 30s, early 40s who don't have a lot of problems, but they just want to keep up and do prevention. And then you have your older patients between 45 and 60 who want to have a little tightening along the jawline and in the submental area.
Don't look at me when you say that.
and help with the fine lines and wrinkles of the face.
And I was looking at some of the pictures before, and I noticed that one thing it does is it kind of brightens the face as well, like as in it just kind of gives you a vibrancy. How does that actually work?
So what it does is it puts energy below the surface of the skin. So the beauty of this versus lasers is lasers have to actually penetrate the skin, and they cause a surface injury as well. This uses microneedle and puts the energy below the surface of the skin. So that equates to less downtime and less wound care and much less risk.
Okay.
It's about a 45-minute procedure, 35 minutes to do the face. And there's about a day to 3 days of some mild redness and swelling.
Okay. So basically, are they insulated or anything? Is it like?
Yes.
Does it hurt? Is the big question.
Okay, we usually just use topical anesthesia, numbing cream, and that takes care of about 95% of patients. Other patients require a little injection to make them more comfortable.
Okay.
So there's 49 needles that are insulated, which is key. Because there's other competitors that aren't insulated. The insulation protects the skin surface as the energy goes deeper. So that makes it safe for all skin types. In general, the darker skin types have problems with lasers or with increasing the heat to the skin because they can end up with hyperpigmentation, which is darkening of the skin.
That would be me.
Right.
Totally, yeah.
Right. There's a Fitzpatrick scale, types 4, 5, and 6. So Asian skin and African American skin are at risk with devices that don't protect the skin.
Okay.
But this was developed in Korea, so therefore it's tuned to even the darker skinned Asian patients.
Yeah, of course, because they have light skin all the way through to dark skin, really.
Right. Exactly.
All right. So you said a treatment takes 25 to 35 minutes.
Yes.
Is it a one-off treatment, or is it something that you should do like a series of however many over a certain time to get the best results?
Well, that varies upon the problem that we're trying to treat. So if you're doing prevention in your 20s or 30s, one is probably good enough.
Okay.
But if you really need correction, usually we recommend 3, separated by about a month apart.
Okay.
And your results should last for 2 to 3 years. Maybe have a touch-up every year, year and a half.
Okay, a bit like, so 3 treatments, 1 month apart, and then probably every year just go and have one more treatment just for a bit of visual sharp, just to keep the maintain that level of skin beautification that you've got from it.
Right. I forgot to address a question you had earlier. Is that this causes coagulation, which is a heat beneath the skin, and that causes the body to repair that area. So it rejuvenates the area because it brings in all these new reparative tools. So that's why the skin looks brighter as well, because it has all this new collagen laid down.
Sure. And I did notice on one of the pictures, one of your patients, that the effect on, I think she's about 60 years old, and the effect on her neck, like there was a tightening effect as well, so it does that as well.
Yes, it's particularly good in the jawline and what we call the submental area. So people that have laxity or even excess fat in this area, it does seem to cause a tightening there, and makes the cervical mental angle, which is this angle right here, more acute. So it's not as
floppy.
Yes.
Or I know what you mean, trying to things up. But yeah, I saw the before and afters. They're like amazing.
Yes, and then the jawline, where it's less distinct, it makes it almost shrinks wraps it a little bit.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for all that information.
Sure.
And if you guys are looking for an Infinity practitioner in Australia, you can just drop us an email at help@plasticsurgeryhub.com.au, or you can go onto the website in the non-surgical treatment section and just look up Infinity and see some before and afters. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.